Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking on the video. You picked a really good one. And if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is a really special one and I'm so honored to do it. It is a video that is acknowledging Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and it is in collaboration with over 20 other content creators on YouTube. I'm really excited to share just what I'm learning and also an empowering look with you all. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing, keep on watching this video. Don't forget to leave me some comments and definitely consider subscribing and joining my community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So I was asked by Lori from Pretty Psyched Beauty, I'm gonna link her channel, about doing this domestic violence awareness collaboration for this month of October. And immediately it was something I wanted to do. And although domestic violence is not something that I personally experienced, I think we all know someone who has. So I love the idea of being able to combine beauty with a cause and just shining a light on something that's really important, and not just for the month of October, just for any time. So there's gonna be a ton of information linked in the description box on just different ways to help out. When Lori put together this collaboration, one of the things that she did was she put together this amazing Google document of like just all the collaborators, their channels, and just a lot of facts about domestic violence that I know I was unaware of. What I read was really eye-opening, so I just want to share. About 20 people are physically abused by an intimate partner every minute. Like every minute, that's crazy. 10 million people are abused by an intimate partner every year. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have been physically abused by an intimate partner. Now, I'm not sexist or anything like that, but I don't automatically think about men when it comes to domestic violence. I just don't. So that's something that I need to check myself about, because I mean, 1 in 3 and 1 in 4, I mean, that's not a huge difference. So men are experiencing domestic violence pretty much at the same rates as women. Millions of children are exposed to domestic violence every year, and domestic violence affects every person within a home and has long-lasting negative effects on children's emotional well-being and social and academic functioning, which I'm a teacher, so I've seen a lot. When you hear things like this, one of the things I wonder is like, well, what can I do about it? And so Lori from Pretty Psyched Beauty, she is a social worker and she helps to support a domestic violence shelter, which is called Alternatives. And I think one of the things that I felt like was unique about Alternatives, which is located in East Central Indiana, and I'm reading because it's a lot of information. So one thing I found interesting is that not only is it a shelter, you know, for victims of domestic violence, but they have educational support for children, and they also offer training. It says training for the community and first responders, businesses, law enforcement, and teachers about domestic violence. And they offer pet sheltering for the pets of the victims. So, I mean, I just felt like that's awesome. And I know there are places like this all over the country. So I'm learning. So I just want to share this with you all. This particular shelter, Alternatives, does have an Amazon wish list of items. And you can, if you choose, you can donate directly to their shelter off of the list. And there's like some basic items, toilet paper, you know, different toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, things like that. And one of the things I know I'm gonna do for sure is that they accept donations of new cosmetics and personal products. And I am sitting here with this extreme makeup collection that I know is not going to be used. So I'm putting together something to send over there. I'm gonna again put all of this in the description box. I'm not gonna talk too much. There's so much information. If you are a creator that's watching this, I would definitely encourage you to join us by creating a look that makes you feel empowered. Yeah, I think this is just so special. So I don't know, I'm kind of tongue-tied right now. Yeah, I'm just really proud, I'm really humble, and I'm really honored that I was asked to be a part of this collaboration. So now we're gonna get to the look. So when I was asked to do this a couple of weeks ago, I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the look, like hands down. But then I thought about it and I was like, this needs to be my most empowering look. Now, I am gonna do a look still, but I think when the makeup comes off and the clothes come off and, you know, the jewelry comes off and everything extra comes off, I think it's important to feel empowered just like this. That's not easy all the time. I wake up in the morning and, you know, I do a lot of self-talk. I do a lot of mirror talk. I have a lot of post-its in my room and, you know, things like that to try to keep me on track, because I think we all have times where we don't feel empowered, where we don't have self-confidence or we don't feel enough. And I think every single person experiences that at one time or another, whether you're a man or a woman. So, you know, I just wanted to come on here and be like barefaced, because you gotta feel good with this too. Now, I am gonna get to the empowering look, because I mean, who doesn't like a little enhancement, right? I'm not trying to be like profound or anything like that. It's just something I think is important. So, all right, let's get to the look. I'm gonna explain a little bit about the look. This is a wordy video, y'all, but I do wanna explain a little bit about the look that I'm gonna create and why I chose the items that I did. And then I'm gonna stop talking, put the music on, and get to the look. So I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm just putting on some primer right now. And this primer I'm using is by NYX. It is the High Glass Primer and it's in the shade Rose Quartz. So it's very dewy and glassy. So I'm gonna just start my makeup process while I talk to you about this look. For this look, I wanted to pull out my Chanel products. Now, they're very few and far between, because I cannot afford that type of luxury on a consistent basis. But I wanted to use my Chanel makeup for a reason. So one of the things I wondered about Chanel, about Coco Chanel, and about the brand itself is, why is the brand what it is? Or why is she the icon, or that she is, you know, for luxury beauty or the beauty industry? So, you know, I did some research on it. And one of the things that I can appreciate about her is that she did not believe in the traditional standard of beauty that was imposed on women at that time. And so when I'm thinking about standards of beauty for women, that makes me think of like long hair, corsets, dresses, just all of those types of things. Domesticated, whatever you think of when you think of traditional woman is what I feel like she contradicted. So Coco Chanel, she had a short haircut. Her hair was maybe chin length, maybe a little bit above, kind of like a bob cut. She wore pants. She created, I want to say, the first women's suit, one of those like two-piece suits. So she had, I think they were like, she had pantsuits, and then, you know, the little jacket with the little skirts. And I just feel like she kind of believed that, you know, elegance is not defined by a look, you know, it's defined by the person. And so I feel like in that respect, she was a trendsetter. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know everything about luxury beauty, but, you know, just looking at the research behind what she created, she also created the little black dress. From that, it just makes me feel like, you know, being a woman is not being put in a box. You can wear whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, you can look how you want, married, not married, kids, no kids, all of it's fine. And not having one thing and having something else doesn't make you less of a person. You know what I mean? It doesn't make your experience as a woman any less than anyone else's. And that's what I think about when I think about Chanel. When I think about Coco Chanel, that's what I think about. She seemed to kind of just be her own woman. She just had her own definition of being a woman, being elegant, all that good stuff. So that's why I wanted to use her products today. Now, the other reason why I wanted to use her products is because, and by the way, that was the McGrath Concealer. The other reason that I wanted to use her products was because the eye quad that I have by her is like this red, this fiery red. And to me, that makes me feel empowered. Like a red smoky eye, can't tell me nothing. So that's the look I'm gonna do. I'm just taking some Hourglass ambient lighting powder to put under my eyes where the concealer was. Yeah, I'm really excited to do this look. So now I'm taking this ColourPop cream shadow in the shade Laurel, and I'm just gonna prime my eyes with that. We're almost ready for the look. But these are all the little components of just, you know, bringing it all together. So yeah, I really feel like, you know, in the world we live in right now, like, we set our own rules. And so with this fiery eye look that I want to create, you know, it just makes me think of like what we have in us. You know, when we really look down, like, we all have that. We all have that fire. We all have that, just that passion for life and just for being, you know, and that's what I want to try to put forth with this look. This bronzer for me, this Charlotte Tilbury, is pretty much just a tried and true staple for me. And I just feel like the look that it gives is just, I think it's gorgeous. It's just, the bronzer really goes into your skin really nicely. I feel like it helps bring that color back into your skin after, you know, kind of blanking it out. And I really like how this looks on me. Now we're ready for the good part. So for the eyeshadow look today, I am using, don't get me started with the French, Les Four Ombres eyeshadow quad. Comes in a little pouch like this. And this is Seducton, Candeu at Seducton. It's got an 18-month shelf life. I did do a review on this, and it looks like this. I'm gonna be using this for most of the eye look. I will also be using 2 of the items from the new holiday collection. This is one of the single eyeshadows. This one is 926 or Blanc. And it looks like this on the outside. It's got an 18-month shelf life, and this is the shade here. And I'll swatch these. And last but not least, from the holiday collection, I had to have this. I really debated on it for a while, but it is the holiday blush. Again, 18-month shelf life. This is what the outside looks like. And y'all, I mean, come on. Who's not gonna feel empowered with this? All right, y'all, I'm gonna swatch it and we're gonna get into it. So here comes the music.
I'm outside until you tell me to stop.
Okay, you all, so this is the look that makes me feel empowered. I love the smoky red. I love the deep lip. It's a deep lip, but it's not too much. It's like a balm. I don't know. It just makes me feel good, and I hope you like it too. This was my first time trying the blush as well as the Blanc eyeshadow, and I really like it. I really, really like the blush a lot. Yes, I do. Okay, so again, there is a ton of information in the description box. The other creators who participated in this project, places where you can donate. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff in there. So if you do have time, please go ahead and take a look. Again, Lori, Pretty Psyched Beauty, thank you so much for including me in this. I have really enjoyed your channel as well as getting to know you as a person. I'm just thankful that you asked me to join this, and I cannot wait to watch all of the other videos and see all of the other looks and the creations, and just go through my makeup collection and like see what good stuff I have that somebody else will also love, and get it there. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for taking some of your time and giving it to me and watching through all of my wordiness today. Make sure that you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.